Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Noah from TechnoBuffalo.com. And you know, you don't have to be rich to use a smartphone these days. In fact, with MetroPCS, you can get unlimited talk, text, and web for less than $42 a month. I know, I shouldn't have been lazy. I should have walked to the rich and 40th corner, but it's kind of a weird intersection here and whatever. Anyway, it's true though. You know, all these contracts with the big four carriers and stuff, and you're paying $70, $80 or more a month for your smartphone service. MetroPCS is all like, no, wireless for all, baby. This is the new LG Connect 4G. You got to pay a little bit more up front. It's $349, $30 rebate, so it's $319 direct from MetroPCS after rebate with free shipping. But you can get service for as little as $40 a month. Unlimited talk, text, and web. You can go up to $60 a month for the unlimited everything with all the unlimited multimedia streaming, they'll call it. It's kind of like throttling data cap. We'll get to that in a second. But the thing is, what do you get for your $319 and you're less than $42 a month? Is it worth it? There's only one way to find out. All right, so just as an aside, I happen to be near a church here on the corner of Rich and 42nd, and this is an awesome sign. This is not a pro or against, Bible study. I just like that they say we offer free technical support every Sunday at 10 a.m. That, folks, is marketing. All right, so here it is, wireless for all, the LG Connect 4G, just out from MetroPCS. It's an Android phone, obviously made by LG. You're not going to get the latest version of Android. It's going to run gingerbread. But what you get here is you get a 4-inch display that we might have to take out of the direct sunlight here for you to really see. 4-inch display. You've got a dual-core processor, 1.2 gigahertz dual-core. It's MetroPCS's first dual-core. It's LTE compatible, although MetroPCS's LTE speeds are not in the range of Verizon and AT&T. You're going to get more like 3G, maybe WiMAX speed. It's got dual cameras. You've got a 5-megapixel camera on the back with 720p video capture. And then you've got a front-facing camera for your video chat type needs. Also up on top here, you got a headphone jack. There's your power switch. On the side, rocker switch, micro USB port. On the bottom, not much to see there. On the other side, not much to see there. On the front, you've got 4 capacitive touch buttons, your standard Android layout. The phone itself, it's not the slimmest, not the lightest phone out there for sure. But it feels pretty solid in the hand. Let's get this out of the direct sunlight because, it's not really fair to pit this phone, against the competition in the direct sunlight because not really anything does all that well in the direct sunlight. Let's get out of the direct sunlight here. All right, so also in the box you get your manuals. You get a travel adapter, your AC power adapter, and your USB cable. So pretty standard stuff. Bring your own headphones, that kind of thing. But again, looking at the specs here, you've got 720p HD recording, 1.22 gigahertz dual core processor we talked about, a full gig of RAM, the LG Nova display with Gorilla Glass on it, which is good. Dolby Mobile, kind of all the standard stuff, and a 2 gigabyte micro SD card pre-installed. All right, a little bit easier to see now out of the direct sunlight in the car. Just moving all around. It's man on the street style here. But this is wireless for the people, right? So man on the street makes sense. Anyway, the display, 4-inch, it's a 4-inch Nova display, LG's display. So, not in the range of the super top of the line, Super LCD2 and Super AMOLED and all that stuff, but not a bad display. Full gig of RAM inside here. Comes preloaded with a 2 gigabyte micro SD card as well. So if you really want to load this thing up with storage space, you're going to have to bring your own card to the party. But otherwise, you've got Android going on, like we said. The LG skin on here a little bit. Let's go to settings. I mean, not a little bit, it's the LG skin. It's just not a super heavy-duty skin. I'll go to settings here, go to About Phone, and confirm. We're running 2.3.6. And you can see right now, I'm in EVDO, I'm in EVDU land, I'm not in the LTE land, so we're going to have to find some LTE compatibility, LTE service area to test out the LTE speeds. But like I said, MetroPCS people are reporting more in the range of, maybe 1 to 4 megs down, that kind of thing. So more like 3G or even Sprint WiMAX speeds, not the super fast speeds people are getting from AT&T and Verizon. But looking at the phone, comes with a bunch of stuff pre-installed. You've got the Rhapsody application. So with MetroPCS for $60 a month, you can get full unlimited everything, including the LTE support and including unlimited Rhapsody streaming. So, you know, you're looking at comparison, that'll cost you $10 a month on its own. So you're looking at, what, $50 a month for the service, if you want to look at it that way, which still is a good deal, much less than what you would pay on Sprint or Verizon or what have you. Let's go to the camera. We'll take a picture because it'll last longer. Why do I like saying that so much? I don't know. Here, we'll take a picture of the fake leather dash in the car here. And so your camera options, you know, we can switch to the video mode, go back here to settings, and get your full HD 720p, all that good stuff. If we go back to, we'll go to front facing. And if we go front facing now, can we capture video in front facing? Yeah, VGA. And then, hi everybody. Hey everybody, how you doing? And then if we turn it around to camera mode, VGA as well. And we'll go back and flip. And so the camera itself, the main camera, you got your up to 5 megapixels there. Let's get rid of that. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to customize this phone and see, you know, if I put, if I get this hooked up as just a stock Android device and set it up the way I want it and get rid of, you know, some of the bloatware stuff and then put on some of my own stuff that, you know, customized launcher, all that kind of thing. I'm really curious to see if I could live with a phone like this, because when you're looking at, you know, something like $40, even $50 a month, as opposed to, you know, up around $80 for something like an iPhone with unlimited messaging, that kind of stuff, you know, that's roughly half price. Depending on which level, you're a little bit more than half price, but still you're looking at, what, 30-40% off. And over the course of 2 years, that's going to add up to, let's say it's $30 cheaper a month, you know, times 12 months for a year is $360, times 2 years, $720, which, you know, that's nothing to sneeze at, unless you live at the corner of rich and rich. So definitely something worth checking out. And that's what I'm going to do. You know, I'm kind of thumbing through here, but it's pretty standard stuff. I go to Rhapsody. I have to get the app. Yeah. All right, whatever. This is the stuff you have to deal with when, you know, you buy a, well, I mean, you buy a high-end phone from anybody these days. Pretty much, unless it's a Nexus or an iPhone, and you're going to get bloatware on there. You buy a mid-range phone on the cheap from MetroPCS, you got more bloatware to deal with. But look, I can just get rid of it. Yay. All right, I'm going to get connected. It's the Connect 4G from LG and MetroPCS. Thanks to the folks at MetroPCS for sending this to me. And I'm excited, honestly, to check this thing out, because it's really, you know, the phones these days are, the spec sheets, I mean, dual cores and quad cores and all that, race to the top and everything. But, you know, unless you're playing like wireless gaming, how much of that can you really take advantage? I don't know. But one thing on the spec sheet everybody can relate to is the price tag. So that's what I'm investigating spec sheet-wise. We'll have much, much more on the LG Connect 4G and the power of MetroPCS LTE network, or the lack thereof, over on TechnoBuffalo.com. Till next time, I'm going to get out of the car and edit this video. I'm Noah. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.